All right, so let's test out one of these voting machines. Okay, I don't have a library card.
Oh, these are actually not voting machines.
Okay.
These are self-checkout machines. The voting machines are under lock and key in one of our conference rooms.
Okay.
They won't be set up until the day of.
So can we unlock it and go cast a few votes?
No.
Across the nation, we have a system called the Electoral College system that ultimately determines who the president and vice president will be.
Electoral College beat Kansas in the tournament in the second round 2 years ago. Is that right?
It's not a school. I know people might think that.
So it's like Trump University.
Well, you know, not even like Trump University.
The Puppy Bowl wouldn't be complete without the kitty halftime show. Luckily, they have some kittens here at Most Valuable Pets that you can adopt. If you're famous, you could just grab these. If you're a star, they'll let you do anything. I've heard that it's good to adopt a pet. So what are the benefits of adopting a pet versus my wife and I trying to have a pet naturally?
Sorry.
All right, how many words would you say you've learned how to spell through cheering? Because I've learned a lot from listening to cheerleaders. That's how I remember most things. That's how I learned how to spell bananas, was from that Gwen Stefani song.
Well, I know how to spell cats pretty well.
One of my best friends who used to be a cheerleader, and we go golfing all the time. And right before we start golfing, he looks at me and says, "Give me a tee." Give me a tee. Can hemp be grown in just fields outside, or does it have to be grown in dorm room closets?
Well, we prefer it to be grown like other crops, which is outside.
They don't feel like they can speak the language. They have questions. They think, oh, that's a stupid question.
Yeah, not like us.
And that kind of thing. Yeah, you guys have no problem asking stupid questions.
Theoretically, what will happen when eventually all government establishments are dissolved, money loses all value and meaning, and we're forced to wander this nuclear hellscape, scavenging for food and animalistically slaughtering those that get in our way? Is there a way I could cash out my 401k in like ramen noodles or something?
Well, you could.
Okay, so that's a yes.
And we have Santa Claus, a petting zoo. We have this year new a parakeet encounter where you can have parakeets flying all over you. We have lots of vendors for the holidays and a train ride, train exhibit, just lots of holiday things to enjoy with your family.
My favorite part of Christmas is when parakeets attack everyone. That's my favorite part of the Bible.
It's a real pirate Christmas this year.
Right, yeah. It's like a Hitchcock movie broke out in the middle of Santa here. But I think it's important for people to remember with gingerbread houses. Every time you eat a gingerbread house, there's a gingerbread kid out there who's going to grow up with Munchausen syndrome. Let's go. Is it possible that Bigfoot just doesn't want to be found? Like he exists, but he just is in hiding, like the Anne Frank of monsters, like an Anne Frankenstein. I have big feet. Would you consider me a monster?
No.
About how many outfits do we have for the cat?
Hi, I've got 150 outfits.
It's kind of difficult for me to be here with a cat that's dressed much nicer than me.
Right.
Yeah. Is this a common problem that you run into where people feel like the cat's kind of showing them up at parties?
Yes. Yes, definitely so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's...
She's better dressed than most people here.
Right, yeah.
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 No, I know. I'm well aware of that. Now, have you ever run into an issue where the cat becomes embarrassed because it shows up at a party dressed the same as another cat?
Oh no, we're probably the only one that has to undress to go before the judges and do pole dance.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Well, you're not the only one that has to do that, but...